So a few people have asked me, why do you enjoy shooting? Why do you shoot? They're usually coming from a background where they didn't grow up with guns, or they think that guns are only for military and police, or some aversion to sporting firearms. And so what I like to tell them is that I kind of consider marksmanship and shooting similar to golf. So in golf, essentially you are using a tool to lob a chunk of plastic, a golf ball, into a hole that's several hundred yards away. And it takes a lot of finesse and skill and practice in order to hit that ball just right so that it goes exactly where you want it to go. That's exactly what I kind of think as I'm shooting. Okay? Now I have a different tool. I'm not using a club, I'm using a firearm, and I'm sending a smaller ball at a faster speed towards a target. Now in this range, this is a steel range, so we're shooting little steel plates that fall down to indicate that you hit it. If you're shooting paper, you can shoot bullseyes. Hunters use it for hunting. Okay? But for me, it's a sport just like golf. I've got a target and I want to get this object from here to there. It takes just as much physical finesse and training as golf does. And I'm going to offend the golfers out there by saying that, but it is a sport in my mind. Okay? Now, yes, many of the firearms that I have are useful for defensive purposes. They're used by military, they're used by police. They are commonly used for stopping human threats, human and animal threats. And so in that way, they are considered weapons, but I don't consider my guns weapons. I consider them tools for sporting purposes. I enjoy the challenge of trying to hit a target that's 15 yards away or 600 yards away with a little chunk of lead. And all of that comes down to the right mindset, the right physical control, and trying to hone that skill. That's why I enjoy shooting. So I'm not out there trying to hone my skills so that if I ever get in a street fight, I can draw my gun and take out as many bad guys as possible. That's not why I do what I do. It sets up some interesting scenarios, makes it a little bit more challenging, but it's not why I do what I do. I just enjoy shooting. I'm a guy having fun at the range.